Hello happy people, today we are in the beautiful Douro Valley and in Lamego. In this charming little city tucked into the Douro Valley, everywhere you turn there's something beautiful or historic waiting for you. Stairs of Nossa Senhora dos Remédios. These stairs aren't just steps, they are a full-on fitness experience, with nearly 700 ornate steps zigzagging their way up this huge green hill, every level giving an insight into history and epic leg workouts. But don't worry, this climb rewards you at every single turn. Built between the 18th and early 20th century, the staircase is a Baroque masterpiece decked with fountains, statues, and the beautiful traditional Portuguese blue and white azulejo tiles. You should take your time climbing this masterpiece, as every landing is a photo opportunity and, of course, a little breather. Locals say it's a spiritual journey, so whether you're here for the views or the vibe, it definitely feels like something special. Pátio dos Reis. Tucked halfway up the iconic staircase, this courtyard of the kings is where art history and a touch of royal flair collide. Lined with the statues of the biblical kings of Judah, it's where stone and spirit meet in perfect harmony. The kings look extremely regal and stand watching over the city and the pilgrims making their way up the hill. So make sure you pause, take it all in, and maybe give a nod to the kings. After all, they've been waiting for you for a few hundred years. If you are looking for more in-depth information, drop down in the comments where you find a link to our blog. Also, tell us where you're travelling to Portugal from. We love to hear about your travel plans. Perched like a crown above the city of Lamego, this sanctuary is a showstopper in stone. The construction began in 1750 and stretched well into the 20th century, blending Baroque and Rococo styles into a dreamy, ornate silhouette framed by twin bell towers. The white facade glows against the surrounding greenery, while the richly decorated interior of the gilded altars, detailed frescoes and intricate woodwork invites a respectful awe. In the ground stands a monumental chestnut tree, estimated to be about 750 to 900 years old. With a trunk about 4 meters wide, it's classified as a tree of public interest since 1940, and it's one of the oldest trees in Portugal. The gardens are a serene escape nestled among Lamego's iconic staircase. If you're heading into the interior of Portugal during June, July, August and September, it's gonna be hot, very hot. So make sure you make use of the gardens of Nossa Senhora dos Remédios, like these two little monsters. Lush greenery, manicured hedges and playful fountains create a peaceful pause between climbs. It's perfect for a quiet stroll or a scenic break from the stairs. Lamego's Grand Avenida is the city's elegant main boulevard lined with trees, cafes and charming buildings. Stretching from the cathedral to the iconic staircase, it's perfect for a leisurely stroll. With lively fountains and shaded benches, the avenue blends everyday life with Lamego's timeless beauty. The Capela de Espirito Santo in Lamego is a small but captivating chapel, rich in history and charm. It's got simple architecture and serene ambience, and it's still in use today. The Lamego Cathedral, also known as they say Dun Lamego, is a magnificent blend of centuries and styles, standing proudly in the heart of this historic, beautiful city. Originally built in the 12th century, it began as a Romanesque structure but evolved over time, absorbing elements of Gothic, Renaissance and Baroque architecture, making it a fascinating stop for history buffs and architecture lovers alike. Step inside and you're greeted by high vaulted ceilings, intricate woodwork and a beautifully carved altarpiece. One of the highlights is the stunning collection of azulejos that line the interior, adding a touch of colour and storytelling to the sacred space. Lamego Castle was originally built by the Moors but later taken over by the Christian forces in the 12th century. This hilltop fortress has seen it all: battles, kings and the passing of time. The real showstopper here is the keep tower, square, sturdy and dramatically perched with sweeping views over the Douro Valley. But if you're coming to visit Lamego on a Monday, it's closed, and that's when I came to visit. But if you come when it's open, climb to the top and you're rewarded with a panorama view that stretches for miles. The surrounding Barrio do Castelo is Lamego's oldest neighbourhood, perfect for a post-castle stroll through these winding lanes and stone houses. So whether you're into history or a romantic explorer or just here for the views, the castle delivers a trip back in time. The rest of the town of Lamego has cobble streets, grand churches and scenic vistas. It offers a perfect mix of tradition and tranquility. It's ideal for slow travel, cultural discovery and savouring the heart of traditional Portugal. Tucked inside a former bishop's palace, this museum in Lamego is an absolute treasure trove for art lovers and curious wanderers alike. This museum punches way above its weight with everything from Roman relics to a Renaissance masterpiece. Unfortunately for me, I was having a bad day because the castle was closed, and so was this. It's closed at the moment for renovation. There is no date as yet as to when it's going to reopen. But when it does reopen, you can see stunning things like the 16th century paintings by Grau Vasco that will stop you in your tracks, and you'll also find rich Flemish tapestries, gilded altarpieces. Standing tall in Lamego's historical heart is the statue of Dom Miguel de Portugal. It honours the 17th century bishop and diplomat who played a pivotal role during Portugal's restoration period. Crafted by the sculptor Francisco Franco in 1951, this cast iron figure is more than just a monument, it's a tribute to a man who helped shape the nation's destiny. If you need any more advice, you can just pop it into the tourist centre in the centre of town. The countryside around Lamego is pure postcard material. Rolling vines, terraced hills, winding roads that reveal stunning Douro Valley views. Olive groves and quaint stone villages dot the landscape, offering a peaceful, timeless charm. It's the perfect place to slow down, breathe deep, and soak in rural Portuguese beauty. Got there in the end. Thank you for watching Things to Do in Lamego. Join us next time for this video for amazing things to do in northern Portugal.